Siya nga pala, there's changes on the express entry program. Yun yung bago, no? Canada continues to utilize the express entry system with a focus on addressing specific labor shortages. Marami atang nawala na qualified for express entry tsaka nadagdag din. So, there are ongoing category-based draws that target candidates with specific work experience or language skills, such as those in healthcare, STEM, professions, trades, and French language proficiency. Yan. Meron siyang pagkainan ko dito. In 2025, there has been changes to the express entry categories with additions such as an education category. Provincial nominee programs, PNPs. PNP remain a significant pathway to Canadian permanent residence. Each province and territory has its own criteria, targeting individuals who meet their specific labor market needs. It is important to check the individual provinces' websites for up-to-date information on their PNP programs. International students. Changes regarding postgraduate work permits are always something to stay up to date on. It is always important to check the IRCC website for the most up-to-date information regarding study permits. Immigration level plan. Canada regularly releases its immigration level plan, outlining the number of immigrants it intends to welcome in the coming years. This plan provides insight into the government priorities and targets. Yan, may sa canada.ca din yan. Key resources. For the accurate and up-to-date information, refer to the official website of Immigration, Refugees, and Citizenship Canada, IRCC, canada.ca. Websites like CIC News also provide updates and analysis of Canadian immigration news. Key things to remember: immigration policies are subject to change. Always rely on official government sources for the most accurate information. I hope this is helpful. As of March 5, 2025, Canada has implemented several significant changes to its immigration policies. International Student Program, intake caps. Beginning in early 2024, Canada introduced caps on international student visas to address unsustainable growth in the system. For 2025, the cap for study permit approval is set at 437,000. A decrease from 485,000 in 2024. This reduction is expected to result in approximately 305,900 new international students arriving in 2025. That's for the whole Canada. Work hours. Eligible full-time international students are now permitted to work off campus up to 24 hours per week during academic sessions, an increase from the previous limit of 20 hours. During scheduled academic breaks, they may work full-time. Post-graduation work permit, PGWP, eligibility. Starting November 1st, 2024, PGWP eligibility has been aligned with fields experiencing a long-term labor shortage, including agriculture, healthcare, STEM, trades, and transport. Additionally, graduates from master's programs, even those under 2 years, can qualify for a 3-year PGWP, providing more time to gain Canadian work experience. Permanent residency targets. Reduction in targets in October 2024. The government announced a 20% reduction in permanent residency admissions starting in 2025. By 2027, the target is set at 365,000 permanent residents. down from the previously proposed 500,000. This adjustment aims to alleviate pressures on housing and public services. Yan, yung mga public services na healthcare, yung mga DMV, I guess insurance are public services too. Refugee and asylum policies. Admission targets. Canada plans to admit 58,350 refugees and protected persons in 2025, with gradual decreases to 55,350 in 2026 and 54,350 in 2027. Yan, lumilit na yung quota. 1,000 lang naman difference ng from 2026 and 2027. Sponsorship pause. The government has paused new sponsorship applications from private groups, such as groups of 5 private sponsors and community organizations, until the end of 2025, citing an overwhelming number of applications. So, visitor visas, policy changes. As of November 2024, the 10-year multiple entry visas are no longer standard. The duration and flexibility of these visas are now determined on a case-by-case basis by visa officers. Additionally, visitors can no longer apply for work permits while in Canada. They must do so before arriving. Spousal work permits. Eligibility restrictions. Open work permits for spouses are now limited to those whose partners are enrolled in master's or doctoral programs, or which government-approved programs. This change aims to better align with labor market needs. These policy updates reflect Canada's efforts to balance immigration with economic, housing, and labor market considerations.